Tim will not be here tonight, and
Okay.
Candy will not be here tonight.
Hanging out with cats and rats
All right.
and dogs.
And we haven't heard from,
Not heard from Josh. But we
okay,
do have.
however, we do have a quorum.
We do.
Let's go, Connie.
And, oh, there's a basketball game tonight? Okay. And it is 5:30?
Yep.
All right, well then I'm gonna call this meeting to order. 5:30. All righty. So, and Summer just said that Tim will not be here and Candy will not be here tonight. And Josh, well, there's a basketball game, so we'll see if he makes it in late. He's got children. All righty. So, if I can get a motion to approve the minutes from the November 12th meeting?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Who seconded?
I did. I
You
second.
did? All right. Any questions, comments, discussion? All right, and all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All righty. Summer, would you like to go over the financial reports for November and December?
Yes,
Wind it
Madam
all
Chair.
up and all?
So you have, since the TDA did not have any business for December, you do have 2 months worth to approve of your financials. So the first one we'll quickly go over is your November revenue. For the month of October, we collected $19,558.09, which brought your net collections to $64,724.01. Your total expenses were $110,904.97, which left your remaining balance of $29,095.03. So your TDA fund balance is at $151,688.55. Then you can see the breakdown of your budget. And then if you look at October compared to previous years, we are the best we've been.
Wow.
We have, since on record, starting in fiscal year 2010, 2011 to 1920, it's the most you've ever collected for the month of October.
Wow.
Okay, so the next page, if you'll look at your December report, which is technically your November revenue, you collected $12,223.01 whole penny, which brought your net collections to $76,947.02. Your total expenses is $116,004.97. So that leaves your remaining balance of $23,995.03, and your TDA fund balance is up to $152,073.26. And then, same thing, if you look at the collections for the month of November, we're a little bit up last year, but significantly, if you look in 2010, we were only collecting around $5,800, and now we collect around $12,000. And then on your final page, you can look down at the breakdown of the budget. Basically, in festivals and events, you still have, I thought I had a total there,
19,249.
so you've got some money, 19,249.98 to work with. And then undesignated miscellaneous, you've got 4,745.05, which brings your total of 29,095.03.
Okay, very good. And I get a motion.
That we accept both months.
All right. And I need a second.
Can we look at that sheet, that last page one more time? I see the festival in advance is 19,249, the undesignated is 4745. Where do we get the 29 from that?
Oh, that's a
don't
typo,
total.
yeah, because it should be, well, no, those two added together. No, it's a typo. It should be,
24.
it should be your 24, I'm sorry, it should actually be 23,995.03.
23,995.03.
03.
Okay.
Thank you, and I'll correct that for us.
Okay.
Okay. So now can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Now that we fixed that problem. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, yeah, very good. Subcommittee reports, finance, budget, chair, no, I have nothing. Policy and rules of procedure,
No.
okay. Application review,
I do have a couple of things. So one, we have the 2 requests tonight, and then the second part of this, I wanted just to ask the board to consider tonight on the funding request for the AT celebration. They were hoping to be able to come to the December meeting, but we had canceled right literally maybe 2 hours after they submitted their request. So I would just ask the board to consider tonight for time purposes to maybe look at granting the AT's request because their funds would need to be for the upcoming hiker season. And it would put a strain on them to have to wait to our February meeting. So I just asked the board to consider that tonight.
Okay. All right, and so we'll go on to new business. And a funding request for altered frequencies, Springtopia 2020. Jimbo,
Hi,
do I hear you? You're here, yes?
I'm here.
I saw you.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Do I
Your
just
turn.
stand up here or?
You can come up here, wherever you're comfortable.
All right, thank you all for hearing us tonight. My name is Jimbo Ledford and I'm coming tonight to talk on behalf of Altered Frequencies for our third Springtopia 2020. The board has helped us last year with $1,000. We appreciated that. I'm not very prepared. I'm going to kind of go over just our request here. It's our third annual Springtopia, 3 days of live music and food, art vendors. This year it's going to take place April 3rd through 5th, and on April 4th it will be part of the trail days. So anything that we advertise will also be used to advertise for the trail days. This year we intend to provide some camping. We've been speaking with several different people, Smoky Mountain Fish Camp, Ed Beezer's got a place, and Rose Creek Campground, so we're trying to add some camping this year, which we think will help. Festival attendees are used to having camping. In the past we weren't able to make that happen, but we've had more time to work on it, so hopefully this year we can. We're finalizing our lineup, but Saturday is complete, and we've got Perpetual Groove, which is a nationally touring band. Porch 40 is one of the most popular bands from this area. We were able to catch them this year. The Marvelous Functions come from Winston-Salem, and then we have a local band. So we specifically targeted bands that we know are good at marketing themselves. P Groove has signed with a new marketing agent, and they are promoting that they are specializing in promoting for events, so that's a part of their draw. Porch 40 gets us into the college crowd. They're popular over in Silva, and they have already signed up. Part of us signing up a band is to ensure that they are going to help us promote, and so they have agreed to promote heavily throughout Silva and Asheville and those areas. Our marketing plan is consistent with what we usually do. Social media, we'll have some contests on social media, paid ads in Facebook, Instagram. Our reach for our venue has increased. We're up to almost 2,000 likes, and so our reach has increased since last year. We plan to use billboards in Silva and Franklin. And the tourism enhancement, Springtopia enhances tourism in Franklin by bringing people to our town who wouldn't have come otherwise. Last year, even with the weather, we drew people from Wilmington and even down into Atlanta, Savannah. Athens is a big draw. Knoxville, Chattanooga. And the 3 day, we do what we did last year and what we plan on doing again this year is the hikers have a fest where they take off down in Georgia, and we went down there and spread out flyers. And we'll do that again this year. And we have somebody that's dedicated to hike up the trail and make sure that they spread the flyers. I believe that Perpetual Groove is a very popular band with the hiker crowd, and this would give them a reason to schedule their hike to end here on that day through that weekend. And being a 3 day festival, we hope that it will give the hikers a reason to stay here longer, come to town maybe on Friday, and maybe they don't leave till Sunday after spending all their money. Let's see, the measurements, the major indicators of success will be ticket sales and revenue from bar sales, vendors, and merchandise, which we can easily compare to those of last year. We have the statistics we used from last year. How we improved from last year. This is the third time we've held Springtopia, and we've made a lot of improvements since last year. Last year's the major disadvantage was the weather. Since last year, we've improved our indoor stage. We have a lot of room indoors now, so if the weather does come, and we've managed to cover more of the outdoor stage. We've covered a side area which makes for more seating and makes for more the band to be able to be dry. We have some cover for the parking lot, so I don't think that the weather will be as much of a factor this year if it is bad. So parking is something that was an issue last year. We've made a partnership with FB down on Depot Street. We can use his parking, and we can shuttle people from Nantahala flooring and paint if we need to. We won't have to close down the road. So we'll have that shuttle. I think the main thing that we want to talk about is the net cash flow. Anything that we do make, we are a for-profit business. Anything that we do make will go right back into Franklin, into our business plan of improving the venue, adding some food, adding some more, and the ability to draw larger bands that will come. What we're asking for is $5,000. Really, what we're asking the town to do is to be one of to sponsor the naming rights package, which I wish I had enough of these to hand out, but our wireless went down today. So anything that the naming right package includes on the side of the stage there, naming the stage for the month of April, as long as any of this, all the social media blasts that we have, the town of Franklin will be marketed, any marketing we do, distribution. So the town of Franklin would become our naming rights sponsor. We would put their name on the side of the stage for the whole month of April, and we would advertise them in anything we did. That's really all I have.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions?
Talk about improvements of the numbers over last year.
Yeah.
We don't have any numbers
I
from
don't
last year.
have the numbers from last year on here, Donnie. I wasn't able to find those. As Bill handled all this last year, and he's since passed away, we were able to find some of the stuff that he had, and we do have some numbers, but really the only numbers we had were loose numbers that we turned into P. Groove's agent as far as tickets sold, and it was somewhere around 125 with the weather the way it was. So I can maybe come up with some more of these numbers, but so much has changed since last year. So we definitely have the ability to keep track this year to be able to tell you how it does next year. We don't intend, it's not part of our business plan to continue to ask for money every time. This is our first event this year. I think it would help us to have a big push to get going. So we don't plan to keep coming back and asking y'all for money, but we could use a little help.
Are you going to go to the TDC?
We're not going to go to the TDC for this one because we have another large event coming up in May. It's more of a bluegrass outlaw country. So we wanted to ask the TDA for this one. We want to ask the TDC for the next one, and we hope that that'll get us through the year.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. So, next on the agenda, Franklin AT celebration. Your turn.
Hey, I'm Natasha Sebring, and I'm with the Franklin Appalachian Trail Community Council. And we're asking for some funding from you guys, but also some funding from the TDC. If you're not familiar with our group, we're a volunteer-based group that consists of town, county, forestry employees, local merchants, and local citizens. We really try to bring the whole community together. We try to promote Franklin, Macon County on the Appalachian Trail and to the outdoor community in general. We also bridge a gap that falls between the ATC local businesses, Nantahala Hiking Club, and our local community. We organize the Appalachian Trail. Do you guys know all this? But yeah, we organize the festival that he's going to be a part of, as long as other businesses in town, including Outdoor 76, Three Eagles, Currahee, Lazy Hiker, the Raskeller, and Gooder Grove Hostel. These are also supported by the Nantahala Hiking Club and local merchants as well. We are asking for money to help us pay for some advertising along the trail, which would consist of some like silicone wristbands and some buttons that we were going to distribute along the trail, but also at the beginning of the trail. We hope that it promotes Franklin to the hikers that are starting, so we hope that Franklin gets in their mind, so when they come to Franklin, they'll stop off. But we also hope it stays with them on their 2,000-mile journey and basically promotes Franklin along the entire trail as an Appalachian Trail community town. We think that this is a good demographic. Last year, the ATC estimated that 3,000 to 4,000 people attempted hiking the trail, and a large percentage of those have a disposable income or have budgeted for coming into towns like Franklin. These people come from all over the country, all over the state, all over the world. So it's a good demographic to capture. Basically the measurements that we've had, is just speaking with a lot of businesses. their businesses boost during the hiker season. But this year, we did a survey about 5 years ago, and this year we plan on doing another hiker survey, kind of to key in like how much money these people are spending when they come into town, where are they spending money, and how much they are spending. In addition to that, the wristbands and the buttons, a small part of that budget is also for some posters posters and rack cards, like print media stuff that we will distribute locally. And that's pretty much it. Everything else was on the form, but if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
And you're requesting the $1,264.48 from the TDA, correct?
Yes. And yeah, then we're gonna ask the TDC for about the same amount.
Why are you asking them for more than us? Or
Um,
us for more, us for more than them?
oh, I just tried to
I'm kidding.
divide it as
I'm only-
evenly.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. It's not,
He's giving you a rough time.
Yes.
All right. Okay, any other questions? All right. Well, thank you, dear.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate your time and consideration.
thank you.
Madam Chair, if I may, would the board entertain a motion to approve this request tonight?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I would second that.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, well, we have that, so.
Thank you.
Now that we've done that. Well, we'll wait, we'll go ahead with number C on new business.
So yes, just what you have before you tonight, board, is just your TDA meeting schedule for 2020. Wanted the board to look at this. I don't believe any of the dates fall to where it would be a Tuesday this year, given I think we fell for Veterans Day this past year. But it looks like everything would still be on par for the second Monday of each month at 5:30 p.m. here in the Town Hall Boardroom, starting January 13th through Monday, December 14th of 2020. So if the board's okay with this, we just ask for a motion to adopt this schedule, and then we can post it on our website for public notification.
I'll make a motion, we adopt it.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Alrighty, got that done. Okay. Well, then let's take it back up and the funding request for Franklin AT Celebration 2020. Is there a motion?
Did we not
Didn't we
approve
do
that?
that?
Mhm.
We already did it.
Oh, I thought we had to have a motion to do that. Now we have to actually do it.
Oh, wow.
That would be,
Was that a
that,
motion?
that would be fine. I'd make a
Was
motion that we,
was that a
that we
mo-
fund it.
I thought it was a motion to
Either
go
way.
ahead and do
All
it.
right.
It's
Good
cleaner
deal.
to do her good
Good
deal.
deal.
All right,
Good
now
catch.
we.
I second
okay.
it.
So we have a motion and a second that we approve the amount of
Boy, Connie is just a stickler
$1,264.48.
I like
Wow, I should spend time in the hospital more often. maybe.
No smoking, that's made her smarter.
Sharpen that brain. All right, okay. All right, there you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And announcements, the next regularly scheduled TDA meeting is Monday, February 10th at 5:30 in the Town Hall Boardroom. Any items from the board on anything? Yeah, no? Alrighty. And I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I could get a
Everyone.
representative, sorry.